Right, so yesterday I decided to go out and buy some expanded clay. This is the stuff that you normally see everybody use in a lot of systems. Some people tend to use gravel, but I decided that because of weight concerns, and I actually have to carry this stuff up quite a few flights of stairs to just buy expanded clay. Also, I don't know how easily I would be able to get decent sized gravel in Singapore. The particular stuff that I bought is this. It's a brand called Hydroton. It's a German import. 50 liters of this stuff, which comes in a really big plastic bag like that. Costs about 26 Singapore dollars for 50 liters, and one 50-liter bag pretty much fills one of these Toyogo tubs, these blue Toyogo tubs. Now, one of the interesting things that I saw when I went out to buy this was they also had this smaller sized expanded clay pebble. These ones are actually around 4 to 8 mm as opposed to the 8 to 16 mm. Now the reason I decided to get some of this, even though it is actually, I've never seen anybody in any aquaponics system use these, was simple curiosity. One of the things about my system that I'm setting up is the fact that the height of my, or the depth rather, of my grow bed there is only 20 centimeters. All of the systems that I've seen build advocate a depth of at least 30 centimeters. So I'm about 10 centimeters short. One of the things which and the reason then I guess, which I wanted to get the smaller sized beads for the expanded clay, was to try and see just exactly how this would perform when you have rooted vegetables, for example, because one of the things I know that people have been concerned about in the past, which I don't know if it's a legitimate concern or not, has been the holding capacity of something like this for when you have really tall woody plants. And my theory, untested as it is that the smaller, more dense pebbles like this should have better holding capability for woody tall plants, especially considering the fact that I have a really shallow grow bed here. Now the first problem that I ran into, these are my gravel guards, and the gravel guard for the standpipe over here works really well because the size of these of the holes in the grate are actually small enough to keep out the smallest of the expanded clay for the 8 to 16 mm size, but it was not small enough for this. In fact, this stuff is so insidious, it actually ended up running down my standpipe. It got sucked into the standpipe, completely clogging up the system. Now I do have a solution for this. So my intended solution then for fixing the problem that I have with the small pebble sizes that I have has been to go out and get some of this fine mesh material, which I will then wrap around this gravel guard. It'll be interesting to see how this performs during things like, for example, the auto siphon, whether or not enough water gets through this. Certainly I have noticed that some of this aggregate actually managed to get washed all the way through the auto siphon. It just gets sucked up into the water, which is why the standpipe actually ended up filling up like that. So yeah, I guess next step is to wrap up my gravel guard in a finer mesh material and see if we can't get this grow bed working with this 4 to 8 mm expanded clay. Okay, this then is my proposed solution for the problem of my really small sized 4 to 8 mm expanded clay getting through the holes of my gravel guard. I just basically covered the gravel guard in this fine mesh, which when I fit it over my standpipe, rather over my bell siphon, should hopefully keep these things out and allow enough water flow through that I can maintain a proper siphon. It is starting to rain now. I've just put everything back together again after putting the grow beds back together. along with the finer mesh guard for the finer aggregate, and just waiting for the first auto siphon cycle, but it does not look like the weather is going to cooperate. It's probably going to start raining anytime, or really hard anytime soon at any rate. It's already drizzling a little bit. But yes, I think that we are ready to start getting some live creatures into the tanks and to start cycling it, get all those beneficial bacteria growing in the grow beds. Thanks for watching.